Welcome. If you are watching this right now, understand this clearly. This moment is not a coincidence. Not yesterday. Not tomorrow. This exact moment. You were meant to be here. Maybe you lost something important. Maybe you've been questioning your direction, your purpose, your pain. Maybe late at night you've even whispered to God, "Why are you quiet?" Listen carefully, because this is not just another video. This is a reminder sent at the right time. Not from me, but from the one who created you and still holds a plan for your life. Your past doesn't disqualify you. Your mistakes don't cancel your future. Your religion, background, or failures don't block this message. This message is for you. In the next few moments, you'll begin to understand why things collapsed, why the silence had meaning, why your pain was not punishment, and what step you must take next. This could be the message that changes everything. Take a slow breath. Let your heart stay open, because sometimes the answer you've been waiting for doesn't arrive with thunder. Sometimes it arrives quietly, like this. Part 1. The pain you never shared. You've been holding something heavy, maybe for a long time, months, maybe even years. A weight no one sees. Pain you hide by pretending you're fine. You smile during the day. You joke with friends. You show strength. But at night, when no one is watching, the silence becomes louder than your courage. Maybe someone you loved walked away. Maybe your heart was shattered. Maybe your dreams didn't come true, even though you tried honestly. Maybe you're exhausted from always being the strong one, while no one asks if you're still okay inside. You prayed. You cried. You begged. And still, no answer. You asked, "God, where are you?" And slowly, a dangerous thought appeared. Maybe God forgot me. But here is the truth. A truth few people ever hear. Sometimes God breaks your plans to save you, not to harm you. You were building something that would have hurt you later. You were running after people who couldn't love you properly. You were standing in places your soul never belonged. You were carrying dreams that weren't meant for your shoulders. So God removed them, not out of anger, but out of protection. You saw the present. He saw the future. And look at you now, still breathing, still standing, still fighting. That alone is proof you are already being shaped. You didn't reach this point by accident. While you were crying, He was working. While you were breaking, He was preparing. While you heard nothing, He was listening. You thought it was the end, but it was only the beginning. The pain you thought would finish you is becoming the reason you're about to rise. Remember this: put God first, before success, before revenge, before anyone's opinion. When God comes first, everything else aligns, even if it takes time. And yes, you might still feel afraid. Afraid of tomorrow. Afraid of uncertainty. Afraid of falling behind. But ask yourself, when was the future ever guaranteed? Control was never ours. All we can do is surrender. Not quit, surrender. Surrender your pain. Surrender your expectations. Surrender your timing. What's meant for you will reach you, through doors you didn't knock on, at moments you never expected. You are not late. You are not broken. You are not forgotten. You are being built quietly, in confusion, in darkness, in silence. God doesn't reveal the full picture at once. If He did, you'd run away from it. Instead, He gives one step, then another. That's not delay. That's love. And right now, He's telling you, trust me. You are closer than you think. Part 2. Why nothing seemed to work. There were seasons you gave everything. You worked until you were exhausted. You prayed sincerely. You chose the right path even when it hurt. And still, it failed. The relationship ended. The opportunity disappeared. The healing didn't come. The people you trusted walked away. You asked yourself, if I did my best, why did it fall apart? You wondered if God was punishing you, ignoring you, or blessing everyone else except you. But listen carefully. It didn't fail because you weren't enough. It failed because it wasn't your destiny. Some doors stay closed because they hide danger. Some prayers go unanswered because the answer would steal your peace. You weren't rejected. You were protected. That relationship, you don't know what it would have cost you emotionally. That job, you don't know the trap it would have become. That person, you don't know what God saw behind the curtain. You were grieving a broken plan, while God was quietly building a better one. He is not just the God of today. He is the God of forever. You saw one moment. He saw the entire map. So when he was silent, it wasn't to hurt you. It was to guide you. Weak foundations can't carry strong futures. So he removed what was unstable. He delayed what wasn't ready. He broke what would have broken you. Nothing worked because something greater was being formed inside you. You asked for a changed situation. God wanted a changed soul. Waiting, confusion, failure. All of it was preparation. God never wastes pain. Your silence built strength. Your rejection created direction. Your delay gave you depth. Your heartbreak gave you wisdom. You weren't punished. You were prepared. Part 3. The plan you cannot see yet. Be honest, you want clarity. You want proof. You want to know if this pain leads somewhere real. You don't want fake hope. You want truth. Here it is. God's strongest plans are invisible at first. If he showed you everything, you'd doubt it, try to control it, or sabotage it. So he prepares you quietly. Think about a tree. Its roots grow deep in darkness long before it reaches the sky. For a while, nothing seems to happen. But underground, everything is changing. That's where you are. God is growing your roots, your character, your patience, your capacity. Without roots, success would crush you. You're not stuck. You're being readied. Faith isn't built in comfort. It's built in mystery. Sometimes the plan is the process. Look back. Things you once cried over didn't destroy you. They shaped you. You weren't ignored. You were trained. The quiet seasons are not empty. They are holy. You are not behind. You are being positioned. God finishes his work in silence, then reveals it in power. Part 4. When life breaks you. You didn't break because you were weak. You broke because something strong was being formed. Loss changes people. Pain reshapes identity. Some things had to fall apart because they were never meant to last. God removed what was fake. He stripped what couldn't go forward. Pressure creates diamonds. Fire refines gold. Your breaking was not destruction. It was transformation. You are learning to protect your peace, to choose growth over comfort, to stand still without losing strength. Pain can make you bitter or blessed. The choice is yours. If you're still watching, your soul has already chosen healing. You didn't survive the fire to return unchanged. You are being rebuilt, stronger, clearer, calmer. Part 5. God was always working. Silence feels lonely, but silence is sacred. Seeds grow in silence. Hearts heal in silence. God moves in silence. Every tear was counted. Every loss had meaning. You were never alone. Now surrender. Release control. Trust the hands guiding you. Put God first, always. Your story is not over. The worst chapter was not the last one. Something beautiful is coming. God is not finished with you.